Howdy, Awesome Patty, surrounded by the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. And there's a nor'easter blowing up the coast. And I know it's early in the day, but I was thinking maybe I should paint the background for my Dancing Frogs Under the Harvest Moon page before the electricity or the internet goes out. So I was rummaging around in the closet, looking for something that I could paint the background with, or some art supplies that I can use up. And I found these Artist Lofts gouache. Artist Loft gouache. Now that's a Michaels brand, and these paints never had a good review from anybody, but I had to buy a bunch to do an activity with the kids, and I have all this left over from years ago. Yes, doing some nature journaling stuff with the kids, and I don't know, is there enough blue or black or brown or something in here? Maybe some green gouache. It's opaque, so I thought opaque would be good to cover these pages. If you've been following along with my Harvest Moon series yet. Well, I got red and tan and green and brown. I'm looking at the colors here. They're still soft. So I think they're still good. I'm going to use almost every single color. Prussian blue, black. Okay, we got lamp black. Okay, so I think I have enough colors here to cover these two pages with some dark colors. Oh, I didn't finish my cloud. That's okay. I'm going to paint my background, and then I'll work on my clouds. I just have to cut them out. I did them yesterday. I cut those out. The moon is set to go. The one little froggy needs his vest, but that's okay. All right, so we still have a lot to do here. I said it would take me 2 or 3 sessions. Let's see how this goes. Because it's hashtag Funtober, isn't it? Yes, and we're just going to have some fun painting these pages. Get a nice background going in here. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. So why don't you come on along? I don't have a lot of room under the camera. Ew. Do I need clean water? What do you think? And there we are. Let's see. We want a dark sky. All right, so I put out some Prussian blue. I might put out some black too. And see, these are still sealed. I bought them like 10 years ago. This Prussian blue is open, but it's completely sealed up, so I have to work on that one. Cerulean and purple. All right, this one's open already. Still good. And for the ground, I've got tan, I got burnt sienna. Gouache is a opaque water-based paint, like watercolors, but more opaque. I got yellow ochre and maybe a little green. And let's see, do I want to use a flat or do I want to use a round? Oh, here's a nice flat. Looks like I used this for Mod Podge, but it's soft. All right, so here we go. Just have some fun, yes. What was this? This was a Prussian blue. I shouldn't put too much water or I might have to put a few layers, because all the reviews say that it doesn't have very good coverage. Oh, we can do like a starry night and make swirls. Cover it with swirls, right? So we can put swirls in the background. We can channel our inner Van Gogh. Gotta put a little water. Ugh. Can you see that? Can you see that? So I'm going to sit here and just make a swirly background. Trying to get it to cover the green, which is a lovely green, but not the look I was going for in the sky. So we'll have to see what it looks like when it dries. I want to get down in the crack there. It's mostly going to be covered by the moon and the clouds, and over here the frogs, and looks like the paper is absorbing a lot of the paint. I want to put the lighter blue on top. It's hard to see what it's doing as the paper soaks it in here. What am I going to make the stars with? Oh, do I have a punch? Do I have a die cut? I can die cut some sparkly silver stars and put them everywhere. Or gold sparkly stars. And now we're over on this side. I have no idea what it's going to look like when it's dry. Swirl, swirl, swirl. I have a lot of the black on the plate, so that's why I'm covering this up with the black first. I'll put the blue on top. Usually with watercolors, you put the light colors first, then the dark colors. And with the oils, I think you put the dark colors and then the light colors. Some purple in there. But these are gouache. Well, if you don't know the rules, then you don't have to follow them, right? Adding my blue swirls. All right, we'll see what that looks like when it dries. Let's put a little ground. Put a little ground in there. Gotta be dark because it's at night. It's a kind of light. Maybe I could put in one of these dark colors here. Make it a little darker. There we go. Need a nice brown. I am just playing with these paints. These cheap paints that have been in the closet for 10 years. To make a background scene for my frogs that are dancing by the light of the harvest moon. Put a little bit of that green. A suggestion of happy trees in the background. Now I'm channeling my inner Bob Ross, yes. He just dances his brush around and makes trees. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, I've got this color. Got a little bit of this color on there. Put some on this side too. Get some of those other colors in there. Am I in frame? Let me check. Oh, my phone. My phone is drifting. I'm so sorry. Oh, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Okay. I want just a little bit of, nah, I think I'll leave it. I don't really need to add anything else, do I? No. Got little trees there. I got some ground. It's hard to see with the reflection of the lights what's going on here. Okay. Happy little trees. Happy starry sky. All right, let's let this dry and see what it becomes. I went and had my lunch. I came back to check it out. I like the little bits of purple. I wish I had seen more purple in there. And it wasn't quite wet. I got some paint on my fingers. I hit it with the heat tool, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. I can get rid of these now. Just putting these paints away, making some room here. Of course, I always leave one out. And Miss Stinky Winky Woos is in here. Yes, she is. She's looking for attention. She's looking for attention. Hello. Hello, Miss Stinky. She's on her walkabout, yes. All right, so that's what it looks like. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? Come back, Mr. Moon. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, I have to cut out the clouds. Yes, I do. Now, I did punch out some stars. I found gold sparkle and gold foil. I didn't know which I would like better. I don't know. Those gold stars might remind me too much of like schoolwork. So maybe I'll use these. Yeah, I'm going to use the sparkly one. So I'm going to cut some more of these out. And they're going to go where the swirls are, like that. So I need to make some more. I need to make some more. So those will go in the background. Yes, I like the sparkly ones. So that's settled. The other thing is the clouds. The clouds. I got to cut the clouds out. Save that paper. And yeah, they're dark. I wanted them dark against the dark sky because it's nighttime. Although I guess I could have put a little bit of a yellow glow on the clouds that are closest to the moon. I just thought of that. Oh, I was thinking about inking these up some more. Putting some hatching and cross-hatching on them. I don't think they're going to need too much because they're already pretty dark. Stinky's talking to me. What's up, Stinky? I know you have food in your dish. So you just want attention, I guess. I guess I should get smaller scissors, right? To go into a smaller space. You know what I could do? I could cut it. Or I could put this one down here. I can put this one down here like that and put one of the smaller ones over here. I could do that. Yes, I can. Because the moon has all that cross hatching on it, I was just gonna, just put a little like shadow area. That might be hard for you to see. I'll hold it up in a minute. A little bit of hatching, a little bit of cross hatching, a little bit of chicken scratching. Boy, we have chickens on our mind, don't we? Whimsical chickens. Oh, so instead of calling this hatching and cross hatching, yes, we're now going to call it chicken scratching. I'm doing some chicken scratching for my Inktober clouds. Draw lines one way and go back and draw them the other way. You ever watch chicken scratch? I love to watch chicken scratch. Just a little bit. Just so there's some lines on there, yeah. All right, give me a minute to do these clouds. And we might go ahead and glue some things down on this side. Like the moon, a couple of clouds, and maybe one or two stars in the background. And then we'll come back. Oh, journaling. Oh, I can use this space right here to do my journaling. Yippers. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, now, I think I just solved the mystery of which paints I was using in my nutty journal that are just chalky and rub right off. See? I was gluing down my clouds and my sun there. I was like, oh, yeah, messy. So I wanted to cover it with something. So I got out this clear gesso, but it's got so much like a sandy texture to it. I said, let me try something else. And I got out this gloss Mod Podge. Now, I don't like to use the gloss because, it makes the pages stick together. I could put a piece of, like tracing paper or one of those transparent pages and just sit it here so they don't stick together. Yes, I think I'd rather have a sticky, glossy background than one in which the paint just comes off on everything. So now I don't know what to do with these paints. Artist Loft paints, yes. Just be very mindful that whatever I use them for, I've got to seal them in. So this is still drying. It should dry pretty clear. So, but very glossy. No, I didn't do the moon and the clouds. I just did the background because these are done with watercolors. Yeah, I think that mystery has been solved. These are the yucky paints. And that's probably why they were in the closet and I haven't been using them because they're the yucky paints. Now, let me go clean my brush, let this dry. And in the meantime, we can make a vest for our dancing frog. It seems to be drying pretty quickly, except for down here. Oh, I had that gesso there, yeah. Almost ruined it with that. That's okay. What's this? All right. Well, I'm going to put some card over here to journal. This side seems sparklier. I don't know why. So do we want a matching vest? Do we want a different color vest? I don't think this is going to show up unless I put a lot of layers. Let me see what else I have. I could make a starry vest. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. It took me a long time to make this little dress. Okay, I think I started with a piece of scrap paper. And I could check the measurements. I just make this stuff up as I go along. Something like that. Yeah, it needs to be a little wider though. I can see just a tiny bit wider. What do we think? What do we think? Well, we can always experiment, right? I'm looking for dark blue area. Yeah, like there. So I'm going to flip it over. And then I better flip this over. And I use my pen. I'm going to make it a little bit wider. And I'm just going to cut it and glue it down. I'm not going to do like, you know, sew and make a real vest and all that. Oh, it would be cute if I had like little star buttons. Oh, wrong scissors. Those hardly cut fabric at all. I'm going to go a little beyond these lines and then I can trim it if I need to. This is Dollar Tree fabric and it'll just sit around for years unless they use it. We're just going to shape it a little bit. I might trim a little bit on this side. Put little stars. I know, I want to draw in there or something. I want to draw it. I want to outline it. I want to put a line down there. Let's see. What can I do here? What can I do? I have a brush pen. If I don't like it, I'll do it over. A friend once told me that I wasn't an artist, I was an illustrator because I like black lines around everything. But some of the most famous artists, they like to put black lines around things too. I don't know why. Ooh. Would the glaze pen work on here? These are the buttonholes. Those are the buttonholes. I gotta find 3 buttons. Oh, and the glaze pen. I can make buttons. Oh, I can make sparkly star buttons. Well, there was a little tiny one. There was a tiny. There was these tiny ones. Yes. Where's the rest of them? I'll have to make some more. I wonder if this black gel pen ink will help prevent the edges from fraying. I know once I get it glued down, that's not going to be a problem, but I was just wondering when the ink dries if it would have that effect. All right, let's see how he looks with this on. All he needs are some sparkly buttons. So I'm going to go back to the Big Shot and make some more stars. We're not using the gold foil ones. We'll save those for something else. Okay, so let's use this extra strength permanent bond. It usually works really well on fabric. One of the sisters just texted me on my watch that they're making homemade lasagna today. And Mr. Possum wants a bologna sandwich. No, He got a fresh loaf of Italian bread and he wants a salami sandwich. Ooh, help. Oh, too much glue. Just make a mess. Listen, Patty, you always make a mess. Just let it dry. Put your little stars down and let it dry. I'm back. Did you miss me? I had to make more stars. I guess each go through only makes one of the ones that I want. And I lost one. So I had to go make another. Not that one. Where's the one that I want? Oh no. Oh, it's still here. It's still there. It's right there. Right where? Where did it go? There it is. Oh no. It flew away. Oh no. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay. Whew. Wow. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I have to put those in something and put them back where the big shot is. So we have our guy with his starry vest and our gal with her pink tutu dancing under the harvest moon. I got to stand up. Do I like them that way? Or do I like them this way? Maybe I'll put them like that. And I made the extra stars. So I can put a star here. Here and there and everywhere. Right? Maybe just one star. Or maybe two. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 is our number. So we're going to go with that. Okay. I'm going to glue these down and think about what I can put here to journal on. I did some tiny cross hatching on these. And I'm just about to stick this down here. I'll put this one on first. And then I'm going to put this one on. That one says October 6, 2025. And this one says Full Harvest Moon. And this one doesn't say anything, but it's got some cross hatching on it. I did the cross hatching to match the moon, and I got these off of this scrapbook paper here just to journal on. Well, there it is. Ta-da! Finally finished. I was right. It was going to take 2 or 3 videos to finish this up. One for the froggies, one for the moon and the clouds, one for the painty background, and to put it all together. Well, that was super fun. Yes, it was. Super #Funtober. Yes, it was. Well, now, what am I going to do next? To find out, y'all better come back now, you hear? Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.